Hey YouTube, this is Truth Venom. I have some things to talk about PlayStation Home. Um, I've actually tried this thing on home, and some of my friends like, oh, you need to go on it. It's fun. There's a lot of things to do. There's games. Blah blah. It's like a social network. I call it more like homeharmony.com, where people meet. um, I'm gonna explain a little bit about home for some of you guys that don't know about it. Um, it is like a virtual game, a virtual fantasy world, a game where you have avatars where you can dress and you can V-chat, you can mic up, as they say, you could type, whatever, there's forms of communication. Now, there's avatars on there that, people that are behind the computer screen, and I find that it was quite interesting that there's a lot of kids. I'm going to talk about the kids aspect first. And there's kids on there that, before you even like get on mic or anything, if you chose to do so, they talk like they're grown, and I don't mean on an educational level, like they sound intelligent. I'm talking about grown, like they really are mouthy, like you want to take your belt off and whip their ass. And they were actually on there talking like they're hardcore gangsters. And the funny thing is that when there's this terminology they use called mic up, and if you don't mic up, they say shut the fuck up, which don't make no sense to me, because when you say mic up and you don't mic up, I guess that's supposed to mean you're a punk ass, which I don't get, because if you went in the hood and you have some real gangster with a gun in your face, a gat in your mouth, and you talking about mic up, he gonna look at you like, nigga, eat this shit and shut the fuck up. Like, you don't, it just amazes me, how they try to act hard and stuff. And another thing is, that um they talk all this hardcore stuff like they gangster, like run around like Tupac Juniors and Biggie Small Juniors, you know what I mean? Um, Public Enemy #1 type attitude, and then you get on the mic and they have no bass in their voice whatsoever. Like, you haven't even hit puberty. Like, there's no bass. Like, okay, damn, go shove a bottle of hot sauce down your throat and maybe you can sound like you got some bass in your voice, and these are little kids. I mean, they talk like their chest swole, like, they got their chest out and stuff, and they ain't nothing but bird chest. I mean, like, if they swallow a seed, you see that shit in their chest cavity, you know what I mean? Like, poking out. Like, if there's nothing, you know what I mean? They don't even have no facial hair. They don't even have pubic hairs yet, and they're talking like hardcore gangster. And what it is, they go on YouTube and they show their guns and they show their money. Um, I mean, why would you be stupid enough to show your gun and then sometimes show your face? Uh, You're the world's dumbest criminal then. You got to be the world's dumbest criminal. I mean, you bragging about guns and violence and being in jail. I mean, it's nothing to glorify that, being in jail. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, half of you guys that will be in jail to act like you hard, you be somebody's bitch in jail. Why won't you glorify that? I bet you won't be on YouTube describing how your butt hurts, literally. you know? And I mean, they showing money on YouTube, and it don't even be like, money to me, which I don't have like that. I'm talking about rich money to me is, I'm talking basketball status, basketball star status. I mean, you got basketball wise flossing more money than you got in the cameras. Like, you're not doing anything. Honestly, that look like that might be um, some yard money you did for yard work, lawn mowing, cutting somebody's grass, or raking leaves money. It looks like an allowance. You know what I mean? I mean, if anything, go get a job, help your moms pay that Section 8 rent. You know what I mean? Like, you're not doing anything. Um, I mean, you're showing off all these. all the negative part. Why don't you go on YouTube and show a high school diploma? Why don't you go on YouTube and show a college degree? Why don't you talking about you got a house on PlayStation Home? You don't even own a real house in real life because you're under the age of 18, so you can't even show your name on a lease because you still live at your mama house, and that's if you got a mama. You know what I mean? Now you got these grown adults that's on PlayStation Home. So let me go talk about that too. And I don't like to call them grown adults because they don't act like adults. They act more like man. I call them a man child because you're a man and you act like a child. So they're men. They're like a man child to me. And what they do, they go on home, and it is like a bully effect. You get these grown people that try to create a fam, and it's like, dude, how you gonna create a fam when you can't even take care of the fam that you got now in real life? Cause you on PlayStation Home 24/7, and then you got kids that you owe child support? Don't you ain't you in like debt for like $50,000 in marriages, probably even more? And you're on PlayStation Home trying to create a fam? It just amazes me. Like they don't realize they're more like adopted kids. It's sad. I mean, if you've been on PlayStation Home, it's just crazy things. It makes you question someone's psychological, their mental status, their psychological status. Where do they stand? Because it's a lot of sick people on there. Like you are being deprived of real life social, um, you know. You got to get out there in the real life and be around real people socially. Like it doesn't make sense. You're like really being deprived, and it's just sad. And all they talk about, they go on and all they say is nigga this, nigga that, nigga, 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 nigga. I mean, it becomes like almost like a hook in a song, you know. And I don't get it, but it just goes to show what this world's coming to. It's like alienating. You got a lot of these kids that's so on the game and computers so much that they forget what the real world is. And all they do is watch. I mean, you watch these videos of fams. It's the same damn thing about whose fam is bigger and whatnot and stuff like that. And it's just stupid. There's a bunch of little fucking kids and a bunch of grown man-childs running around. I mean, damn, don't you got a wife? I mean, there's no way you can be on a game 24/7 and you can get money. I'm not glorifying gangsters, but real life gangsters that been, OGs, real ones in the hood. Like it don't even have to be in the hood. It's just real gangsters do not play games on games. They run the game. They too busy in the street making money. They too busy in the street getting some ass. Like they not gonna be on the game like that 24/7. And it just amazes me how they take a virtual world and make it into reality. And there's actually, from what I've heard and seen, there's actually some people that actually committed suicide off of it. And I don't know. It's just a sad world. It takes you away from what the issues are in real life. And it's one thing if you play a game, you just want to escape reality. Well, damn, go play some Black Ops or NFL. I mean, sometimes people can abuse, Black Ops or whatever, but that's more of a real game. I mean, you really doing something. But to take a bunch of avatars in a real life world, I mean, take it as like if it's a real life world, it's very disturbing. And then you got the things where you go in and you buy stuff for 99 cents, and if you don't, I guess the amount of clothes or what you have on PlayStation Home determines your status on PlayStation Home. So they have this thing where you're being called a noob if you look like you're broke, which you mean you wear free clothes per se. Okay, so just because you bought something for 99 cents mean you got money? How about you come pay my phone bill? I wish my phone bill was 99 cents. I wish my grocery bill was 99 cents. I wish my car note was 99 cents. I wish my mortgage was 99 cents. That add up to about $6, $7. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, be for real. Like, so you rich because you got a couple of things that cost 99 cents? And you a real stupid ass. I've heard some people put as much as their account is worth well over $10,000. $10,000 and you can't even put $5 in your gas tank? Sad world, man. But yeah, I'm Truth Venom, and I speak the truth, and I'm out.